Here is my first attempt at winter camping, hot tent camping. It's gonna be about in the teens tonight. I'm almost set up, not quite, but I got the wood stove going, got all my gear. Here's kind of the outlook all around, as you see. So check the inside out. Got my chair, my gear bag right over here by the tote. And my gear bag is where I'm going to sleep. Chair for relaxing. And got my wood. I'm chopping up some more now. Got some ventilation going with a fan in the back. Got a fan that's runs off the heat of the wood stove. So yeah, this is the setup. Okay, it is about 7:30 now. I just put some potatoes, asparagus, onions, garlic, olive oil on the stove. Chester's doing good. He already ate. There he is. Got some cold beers in the fridge. And yeah, here's the setup. Got some stuff hanging up on the top of the tent. It's really nice and warm in here. Had an issue with the stove at the beginning. It was smoking out, and basically had to open up the tent and had to get some hardwood in there. And but got a fan in the back down there, battery operated fan, that just to give myself a cross breeze. Over here, the zipper, it's about 2 feet from the bottom, hidden behind the chair, that to give me some good flow throughout. I got a smoke detector, CO2 detector. But yeah, this is fun. You know, I got all the wood. I got my light, and actually my boots got soaked while building all this, and my socks are soaked. So luckily I brought like 6 extra pairs. So I'm gonna actually take them off, hang my boots up here to dry out, and I actually got slippers. So I got wool socks and slippers, and I'll lay down the tarp and have something to sit on, so I have a vapor barrier so I'm not getting wet. But yeah, check back in with you. Oh, I'm also cooking a nice piece of steak, so I'm pretty excited for that. Yeah, check back in. A couple more minutes with this. We're switching over to the steak. First part of the meal is done. Asparagus, potatoes, onions. You can see that. I got the steak about to cook right now. I just put it on. So, nice fresh beer. Bon appetit. Steak is all done. A little smoky in here, but it'll clear up. Chest is ready for some fatty pieces. Almost 9 o'clock. Drying the boots off. Just finished my steak, potatoes, asparagus, onions, garlic, all that fun jazz. Chester got to have some of the fatty pieces left over of the steak. And yeah, now I'm just relaxing. As you can see, I'm only in my layer 1s. It's actually really, really warm in here. Yeah, it's time to relax. It's starting to snow now. 9 o'clock. There's the extra wood. It's actually not as cold as it was gonna be. I think it's gonna be around 20 tonight. But as you can see, yep, it just instantly gets wet on top of the tent here. Tent's holding up. 9:15. Still really, really toasty in here. Just set up my bed. Just is about relaxing now. Got it all zipped up. basically this is home for the night. Just got my sleeping bag. Yep. This is my view from back here. Yep. What do you think, Chester? What do you think? Pretty comfy. Got a good breeze. Good trash and extra batteries, and my pants are drying. My boots are drying. I have the temperature gauge way up here. Let's see what I got here. 70 degrees. Not bad, considering. Yep. I'll be hanging out for a little bit. And right next to my right-hand man here. Almost 11:30, and got some fresh wood on the stove, and bringing the night to an end really soon. Chess is already ready for bed. So am I. In the sleeping bag. Hanging out. See you guys in the morning. 5:40 in the morning, and the fire is out, and I am freezing, so I'm going to make the fire. Well, it's about 7 o'clock the next morning. Slept till about 5:30. Slept like a champ, but I was in the sleeping bag with Chester, and it was pretty warm in there. And then I got out. It was it was pretty cold. Not gonna lie. It's a little cold in here now, but I put on my layers. It can only be so cold, I guess, with just having one layer on. What do you expect? It's the winter, so still got the ventilation going. Just restoked the wood stove. Chester's back here somewhere. Yep, buried up, all warm and cozy. So overall, it's a great experience. Definitely do it again. Coulda kind of learned to dial in the wood stove. It's a little smoky right now. Got smoky a couple times last night. I think that's what happens when you try to eat gourmet with steak. Next time I'll just heat stuff up that doesn't smoke up so much. You can see the stove definitely melts a lot. You can see all around here, it's all no more snow. But yeah, it's good times. I'm gonna put some coffee on the stove and cook some eggs and sausage up and go for a hike. What's Vermont without winter camping? Somebody's excited for breakfast. I know I am too. You excited? Huh? There you go, buddy. Good boy. Oh, I'm heating up the coffee. I have never looked forward to anything more than this cup of coffee on this morning. Hopefully it'll be done in like 5 minutes. I am so psyched. Yeah. Again, here we go. It's Chester. It's Chester. There he is. Yep. Sucks. Just finished cooking breakfast. Some eggs, sausage, onions. Got the stove cooking. Yeah, Yeah, you can see the ground melted quite a bit around the stove. Sun's out. Chester's excited. He's got plenty of seconds. It's gonna be a beautiful day. I'm gonna go hike Blue Ridge Mountain. So, I'm gonna finish my breakfast here and pack up and go for a hike. Hey, Chester. Well, tent held up for the night. Slept all right. It's actually a pretty nice day. Over there on the lake. Might go out there and take a walk and check it out. But great success. Alright, one last video. Chester all excited. A lot of things learned. A lot of things I'll change the next time. One thing I noticed is why it was getting smoky so much inside the tent was that this piece right here, if I can zoom in, it's like a mesh right on the top, and it got clogged up. So I kept getting a backdraft coming into the tent. As you can see now, it's smoking good. Yeah, pretty good. I'm gonna get rid of that mesh. Basically make a couple modifications on the stove, but I got that back open with the fan going, got the front going, and it's warm. It's warm in there compared to outside. It's not too bad outside. I mean, talking 20s, but it's a wood and just set up, and Chester biting at a stick, of course. Got guys out there on the lake drilling holes for ice fishing. Can't see it, but all in all, it was a unbelievable experience. Good stuff. Tent worked out great. And DIY, I just bought this 12 by 20 tarp and basically had the front and the back ends cut to shape, and had a local stitching company take care of the rest. So, as you can see, yep, strapped it right up in the back there. But no magic really, just basically between two trees you got line that goes in the tent, ratchet strap tight, and then I have a bunch of line here and in the corners to hold it up. But all in all, it was a pretty cool experience, and I'll definitely be doing this again.